never meant to be a rhetorical question. When I wrote the song, no, I have often wondered since childhood why it is that black people hate each other so much, why it is that that other races hate us so much. The ironies of life are incredible. Prior to this chapter, my song never got a single write-up, no editorials, no forums, and no conferences. No one said a thing about the lack of love for our races that I pointed out in my song. Nothing at all. It was, oh well, another ghetto youth crying about being black and not getting any love. Where have we heard this before? Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, Anthony B. Sizzla. Yes, yes, Negroes. When we find you some love, we will let you know. Until then, will you carry on with your work? Because without the manual labor you do for us, we can't keep getting richer and richer at your expenses. Avalanche, I bleach my skin and the entire country starts to talk about black consciousness. Wow. So the guy who wrote the song asking where is the love for the black child and got no answers, bleach his skin and it caused a national and international debate about the same questions that he was asking. Did I provoke the answer? No comment. All of a sudden, this crazy person, as Babylon described me as, is invited to the podiums of esteemed universities. I suddenly became the moral compass of a nation, and even politicians want to have progressive dialogue. What was happening all those years when poor people had been bleaching? Where were the psychologists and academia then? That I don't know. However, I can tell you with certainty that my actions have brought about the most debate about black consciousnesses in Jamaica since the Rodney riots. Rodney riots, I bet most of you reading this book don't know what I am talking about. This is why I know there has never been any love for the black child in Jamaica. Attack me about my personal choice if you must, but Cartel is not the most Jamaican, not the first Jamaican to bleach, and I certainly won't be the last. You can be sure I did not do it for upward mobility, because I did it after I became financially prosperous. Certainly did not do it for physical appearance, because the girls them are run down the Gaza youth long before I was bleaching, to the point that I didn't know what to do. I did not do it for social acceptance, because as an artist at my level you seek the reverse. You crave for some privacy and opportunity to do the regular things like run to the store, go buy a party or show up at a corner bar and have a drink of liquor. I even say hi to one attractive young lady without it being blasted on the net the next day. So those three reasons that are commonly given for people bleaching cannot apply to me. When one looks at it rationally with an unbiased eye, this is my truth. I am sticking to it, whether it is believed or not. Babylonian and Konowe, you are going to pay for your way you do to get to youth. On a more practical note, when you take the emotion out of it, when you take your hate for Vybz Cartel out of it, when you look at the matter from a macro level, how come the history of slavery, exploitation, and colonialism people hardly ever question our white head of state and the money it costs the country to keep her king's house well kept? If cartel bleaches, I assure you it will never cost Jamaica taxpayers a cent. But every single day of our lives, we pay for the cost of the Queen's home. Again, this is not an issue that is often discussed in the public domain. The people who control the media set the agenda in the country, and they have the way of preoccupying us with trivial things, just taking focus off the wastage of resources that hurt our country. Furthermore, Cartel is not the first to bleach, nor will I be the last. This has been happening in Jamaica for as long as I can remember. In fact, it has happened all over the world. I think the greater question is if everyone truly believes that bleaching is a sign of self-hate or black by black people. What would make a black person hate his own skin? Is there a lack of love for the black child? This never started with Cartel, but I have said it before, this book is not about me. It is about my people, so I am not going to use this to defend my personal choice to highlight my tattoos by lightening my skin, as I have a serious love for tattoos and a strong desire to show them off. My inspiration in this music business is Tupac Shakur, the renowned West Coast rapper who pioneered the mass proliferation of tattoos by black rap artists. Today it is commonplace with African American celebrities. From rap the trend, he faced a lot of criticism because it was not common for black celebrities to show off tattoos. So when I decided I wanted to fulfill my desire to have tattoos all over my skin, I knew there would be a backlash from a public